Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Deacon, and welcome to my incredible podcast. Now, before we commence any further, do not forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with your boys, recommend my channel to everybody that you know, follow me on Instagram, smash that bell notification button, and of course, as always, enjoy. Let's get started. Our top story today shall be The Bachelorette, in which the current Bachelorette is Clare Crawley, and she had recently told her guys to split up into two teams and play strip dodgeball. That's right, you heard that right, ladies and gents, I shit you not. This female had the audacity to tell her guys to strip all the way down butt naked, or at least according to her rules. She tells the losing team to strip down until there's nothing on them, but the winning team gets to keep their shorts on. Check out this clip. Where the fuck do I start with this? You know what? I'll just pick somewhere random and we'll just take it from there. First, above all, I don't care about any female watching this bullshit show. To the guys that are watching this sack of manure show, I got a question for you. Why in the fuck are you watching this show? It's fucking terrible. And to the male contestants, why are you wasting your precious time chasing when this female is dangling the carrot in front of your face? This show was designed to make men act like pussies, like manginas, who will literally bend over, grab their balls, put their balls in a beautiful box with a freaking cute ribbon on it and say, "Here you go, dear. Why don't you be the man and take the lead?" Secondly, can these guys reach a more lower and inferior level of pitiful and beta? Like, even this guy sensed that something was wrong with what she wanted, but still, every single guy just went along with it without objection. These guys are some of the most beta male simps I have ever seen in my fucking life. I am being real with you. Another thing, what did she say about this dodgeball game?
This is my game. These are my rules.
Where in the motherfuck did she get the audacity to talk down to men like that? See, right there, that's a clear-cut picture of straight-up manipulation, and it's indicative of how modern American females act nowadays. This is their mindset. They think that they can say my game's my rules while shaking her head left and right and dangling the carrot in front of their fucking faces. Like, you know what? Let's rewind here. For those of you that do not know who this female is in the first place, this is indeed the current Bachelorette for this new season that just came out recently. She's 39, she's from Sacramento, California, and for those of you that do remember this female, she was indeed one of the female contestants that got rejected by a former bachelor in one of the previous seasons. Check out this clip.
I thought I knew what kind of man you were.
Okay.
What you just made me go through, I would never want my children having a father like you.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could see how broken she was in that moment and walking away with very little left, realizing that he wasn't the right match for her. But now, you could say that the script has now been reversed, meaning she is now displayed as the golden trophy prize of the show. She has now become the new Bachelorette with 20 different guys throwing their at her, basically saying, "Oh, please, your highness, please choose my." Therefore, she has very little to worry about, because now she has tons of guys that are willing to put up with her bullshit and start chasing her, which puts her in a very high position where she can benefit from the attention and validation that these guys are willing to give her. Well, anyways, let's try not to get sidetracked from our main story. Enjoy Claire's strip dodgeball match. Here we go.
Claire. Claire. Yes. 1, 2, 3, blue balls.
Brandon is out.
You're probably asking yourselves, can this situation get any worse? And the answer is yes, it does get worse and downhill from here. But before we get to the worst part, let's discuss about what we just saw. First off, many people, if not most people, do not seem to see what the problem is. This is where a female starts objectifying men by telling these guys to strip one piece of clothing at a time, while the referee was enforcing her rules like he's some sort of fucking bouncer at a club. For real, the referee looks like the type of guy that is more than willing to kiss women's asses on a regular basis. I mean, it's quite demeaning on his part. Let's continue.
And this is over quickly. And the red team wins again.
Okay, so gentlemen, I am pleading with you, okay? Just stay with me, okay? If you think that was the worst part, that wasn't the worst part. We're getting even closer to what's gonna happen next, okay? Just stay with me. There is absolutely no way in heaven or in hell that I would participate in something like this piece of shit show, let alone this strip ball whatever. Like, no way. Like, this referee is still acting like he's some sort of fucking corrections officer stripping down prisoners to see their Johnsons and their asses. Chris Harrison asking Claire, how's the view over there? And Claire's just enjoying this like it's some sort of fucking circus show. Gentlemen, if you think this is bad enough, no, you have already lost. You haven't seen the worst part yet. Let us continue. What the fuck did we just see? Listen, gentlemen, try your best not to get a seizure from this heinous act. At least try. Let's take this discussion to the next level. As you gentlemen just witnessed on fucking television, these beta male simps literally stripped all the way down butt naked, and this female was laughing at them because of the simple fact that these guys were just way too easy. She knows that she can have it her way with these boys because they will literally bow down and break their spines and do whatever the fuck she wants, and these guys don't even object to her wishes. On top of that, she no shit said that she wanted to see what these guys were made of and that she appreciated it so much. You know what? To the guy that said, I love you, but I can't, I say this. You should have never participated in this stripping match in the first place, because all this show does is encourage men to strip their dignity and their fucking self-esteem away so that these guys will kill and compete against each other in hopes that they will potentially get some. This is a clear-cut example of a female objectifying men because of what she's demanding. Now let's look at this from a broader perspective. As we all just witnessed, most people don't see that it's a problem for a female to tell guys to strip down to their nutsack just so she can laugh at you for her fucking amusement. Now let's reverse the roles. Let's say that a guy was to step forward and tell a group of females to strip all the way down until they would have no clothes on. The whole world would look at that guy like he's some sort of fucking sexual predator, and they would crucify him and throw him in prison. I don't know about any of you gentlemen out there, but this is one of my biggest problems that I have with the double standard that we have today. This is the issue that I have, where society thinks it's okay for a female to tell guys to strip down and expose their Johnsons so she can laugh at you, but when a man tells a bunch of females to strip down, he goes to prison and is labeled as a sexual predator, and he goes on the registry. Let's be real, there is definitely no equality in these situations when society lets this shit slide. Most people don't even think that this is a problem because they cannot see it the way we do. To the men out there that love and respect yourselves, I say this: we cannot let these things slide. We have to stand up and say something. We've got to say to these females, we're not okay with that. We're not okay with stripping down just for your amusement. And we have got to tell these guys, matter of fact, we have to scream at these guys and tell them, stop fucking simping. This issue has been going on for decades, and now I am pleased to see that more guys are waking up and realizing that simping will literally destroy you. But we still got many guys that have not woken up yet, and those are the guys that we need to help and snap them out of fucking Disneyland and help them realize that these females are simply not worth a real man's time. Matter of fact, this stripping contest that they had, this wasn't the first time that this happened on this show. They did do another stripping contest in the previous season with the previous Bachelorette, Hannah Brown, but that contest wasn't as bad as this one. It was still bad, but not as the stripping dodgeball match. So, in conclusion, I'd like to get across some main points that all of y'all need to get through your heads right now. Number one, the first thing I need to say to all men out there: do not watch this bullshit show and stay away from this abomination at all times, because I do not know how this show let this female get away with making these guys strip. Their loss, her win? That's the fucking problem. Because these beta males are letting her win and letting her get away with this shit. Matter of fact, never, and I mean never participate in something like this. Ever. You understand? Number 2, this Bachelorette Clare Crawley had passed her expiration date a long time ago. Why in the motherfuck are these guys chasing a female who is no longer in her prime anymore? That doesn't make any sense. If she's planning to have kids, it's way too late for her because her eggs have finally dried up. There's no point. You know what? To the former bachelor that rejected her a long time ago, I'd say he made the right move because for a female that had already passed her expiration date like herself was simply not worth it. She'll dump you weeks or maybe months after you get engaged with her, which is actually what happened with this other guy who proposed to her on live television, but they ended up splitting from each other 2 months after that engagement. According to the Cosmopolitan, they are now friends, which I think that's a waste of time because what self-loving and self-respecting man would want blue balls? Y'all might want to think about that. So gentlemen, do not chase after the females that are no longer in their prime. Number 3, matter of fact, do not chase females at all. Let them chase you. Get a life, because when you do that, they will start wondering why you're not chasing them at all. When she has numerous guys throwing their at her face, she'll start wondering about you because you're the mystery that she's trying to solve. Why is he not going after me? Why is he not texting me like these beta males are? Why is he not calling me? She'll start to wonder about you. And you know what? Let her wonder about you while you're out there in the world fulfilling your mission and your purpose in life. Number 4, please, for the love of God, do not strip for any female just because she wants to see what's underneath your clothes. Because as soon as you do that, you've basically become her puppet. She'll start to wonder what else she can make you do for her. She'll start to come up with more ideas on how to play you like a puppet. You understand? Never do that. Always love and respect yourselves, gentlemen. So with that said, this concludes this episode of my incredible podcast. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this, make sure to Hulk smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with your boys, recommend my channel to everybody that you know, follow me on Instagram, smash that bell notification button, and every single one of you have a wonderful and blessed day. Peace out.
When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2-3 times in a row. Oh, oh, oh.